All right, I think this one needs a chuck too. So it needs brushes, but it is working. Off camera, I cleaned up the brush holder a little bit, so it's working with the brushes that are in it, but they need new brushes. But this chuck does not, it will not come loose. So I think it's going to need a new one. So that one out. All right. These things, I need one for the other drill. I went online to find them, and they're ridiculous in price. I found the site I normally was getting parts from is not shipping to the EU right now because of some tariff thing or something, I don't know, that they haven't figured out. So that kind of leaves me without being able to get it from them. They're like €1, €2, whatever, from that place. Then I go to where I can actually get them, and some of the places were wanting like 10, €12 for them plus shipping. Plus shipping. Okay. I really don't like getting into gearboxes. This thing will not, absolutely will not open up. Let me see if I can, if I cut it, if I cut these off first, maybe it'll give me access if there's a screw in there. We'll see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, maybe that wasn't enough. I thought they might just fall out. Yeah, they're not just going to fall out. I'm going to have to do it. So you go a little lower to get those teeth out of there. This is like my least favorite thing to do on these. Just figure out how to get these chucks off of it, and you don't have access to the Let's just see if there's a screw in them or not. I'm gonna have to go. Let me get a. Yeah, I can't measure down to see how far back it is, how far down the spindle is. So I'm just shaving a little off at a time, in the hopes that I don't damage the spindle. All right, I'm working on getting this chuck out. It's really stuck, and so I cut across the top, and there's a left hand threaded bolt that's in it, and it just wouldn't budge. And it was almost like that the notch that was in for this flatbed head wasn't deep enough. So off camera I took the angle grinder and I cut across to make the gash deeper, and I did manage to get it out. So now in order to get it off of there, I've got to lock up the spindle, but I got to take this off to do that. So a lot of work to change a clutch. We're going to try to keep that together the best we can. So I might be able to get so if you look in here, you can see it's a hex bit. So let me see what size hex bit it is. Yeah, that one's too small. Is it a hex? That's what it looks like. That might just be grease that's in the way. All right, well let's it looks like a hex. Oh, I just dropped all the gears. Okay. Well, that's all right. I didn't drop them, they fell out. Let's get that one out. The other way. It should loosen up. But it is not, and that shouldn't be left-hand thread. That should be right-hand thread. It's not going either way, though. Ow. All right, let me think about this. All right, welcome back. It's been a couple of days. I had to get some parts. So let me give you a quick update. What'd I do with it? Oh my gosh. Oh. So this drill which was is unknown because the label, the tag is scratched off. This had a bad chuck and bad brushes, so I had a chuck for it, but this thing, it will not come loose. I put heat on it. I have cut the chuck down to nothing. But I think on top of it, if you look at this, I think that I guess there's a bush in there. I don't know, there's a bushing or if it's a bearing, but I'm pretty sure it's a bushing. And it's just shot. So, and I don't have the number. So this is just gonna be for parts. And that's what happens when you buy some of these for parts or repair. Some of them turn out to just be for parts. So I'm going to use the forward reverse lever off of that one because this one is broken. We'll get rid of that. And then I've got, these are the brushes I pulled out, and I've got new brushes, and you can see big difference in the brushes. So I've already blown it out, and let's just stick these brushes in and see if that helps. Should help quite a bit. Right, pop that in there. These are not Makita brushes, they're aftermarket. This should be fine. Pop the spring over. And once again, on this side, the brushes have pretty good movement. Yeah, that's brand new, so it's really going up there. Well, you go there. I don't think it really matters. All right, and we'll get the spring over. All right. I'm gonna put this in. I did get some new forward reverse, but in the meantime, I'll just put this one in. I'll just have some spares. All right, and we're gonna pop this back on. Yeah, you work, you work. All right, grab a drill. Where am I at with this? Yeah, let's go there on that. And that was a bigger one, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Am I missing one? I'm missing one there. I got extras because I had two drills apart. So almost all the screws are the same. The only bigger ones I think are when the front bolts in. All right, make sure these are tight. And that's why you do that. Missed one. Make sure that one's tight. Get the back on. I check the bearings. They're good. There we go. Couple screws in the back here. All right. Pop the battery in. Nope. Something's not right. We're not clicked together up here. See the gap? I didn't check it. That's on me. So there goes now. All right, let's try again. Oh, much better. All right. So this one works. really well. All right, so that's a Makita BD-F452. New brushes, a new forward reverse switch, and it's been blown out, cleaned up. And this one's gonna go on Marketplace.